Wakwana efe no Kenneth me say enyum na mde balance ya saa no sam no. Want to rock a kind. We are seeing primitive number as Unim Red. Unim Red. Unim Red.
Yes, so this is the originator. Yes, the voice behind the popular Unim Red jingle. My friend a jingle. Then they play on for radio. I like it be jingle. So for social media, everybody know what is Unim Red. If you don't know, Unim Red be a high class level of tramadol, way be 250. So if you take 2, it be 500. If you take 4, you take 1,000. Be that be what people they take. Where you they see say, they go fit stand by gutter, then they climb the gutter or bridge, they go see say then stand for middle. They don't know say then they stand. Even if it be C safe, I'm not sure say they go know say it be C in middle then they stand. And some then they chop then stop the chopping, then put the hand for inside, then go see say, oh Charlie, they don't know self say something like that will go on. So today the Narcotic Control Commission, together with Basintelli, the Chief Executive Officer of Youth Employment Agency, and then the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, Mr. Honorable George Opare Ado, them all can launch at the Marriott Hotel in Accra today because then they can launch launch campaign against Unim Red. Yes, Unim Red, because they destroy the youth. So if they destroy the youth, they are responsible or heading the institutions where then they control the youth when it comes to what is affecting and what should be done to help the youth rise. According to them, then they can't do concerts, use celebrities, musicians, and things. So they can't just do more on that and play you videos. My name remains Samokuma Samike. You see me in Hala to your boy Samike Media. Go respond, go online. If this is your first time, kindly subscribe to the channel and become part of the family. Kindly remember to hit the notification button because that is the only way you can join the nuclear family that we are trying to build. Now make we build the videos inside and get the details well. My name is Samike. Check my stuff.
Teddy made it.
Thank you very much, AJ, my very good friend and sister. Standing on all this protocols. Not here to give a speech, and as AJ rightly put it, I'm here to share a few words and then bind my house to that of my very good brother, Osman Ayerga. Together with our supervising minister, big steps in resolving this menace. When Usman was speaking, He gave us some sort of history about his kindergarten days, where red meant stop, yellow meant everything, and green meant go, go, go. And then I realized that some of the drugs were in green instead of red. I don't know if you could get that. I saw the colors. Some were red, some were white, some are green. So I don't know if it's like anyway say the green ones are the red ones. The drugs that meant we should stop. But I mean, he just gave an example because the new trend the devil is using is by conscientizing the youth to feel that the new way of life is to stick to red. Gone were the days where we started from tramadol abuse, and then came a time we started using helmets. They said there was a drug called Raphenol, there was another one called Shocker, and then we moved into another drug called Bush, and then I do a lot of that, you know. And today, the new drug in town is red, and we're making a fancy out of it. And so let me thank
and thank you for honoring our invitation. It is with a great sense of agency and commitment that we gather here today to officially launch the Ghana Against Drugs. Red means stop. A national youth anti-drug initiative that seeks to combat the rising tide of substance abuse amongst our young people. The Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment was created by His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama with a clear mandate to address issues affecting young people holistically and ensure that young people are empowered not only with skills and opportunity, but also with the necessary tools to enhance their civic engagement, leadership capabilities, and overall well-being. At the heart of this mandate is the fundamental need to safeguard the health and future of our young people. This gathering is not just an event, it is a clarion call to action, a collective commitment to safeguarding our youth's future and by extension, the destiny of our beloved Ghana. This is Ghana Against Drugs.
And we all believe that today the Youth Development Ministry alongside the YU have taken a bold step on something that's really worrying. Sitting down there watching some of the videos that they are showing, it's quite a step. But it wouldn't be too surprised to me, looking at where I'm coming from. Because at my end, we get these cases almost every day. And the sad part of it is that young people who know very well the dangers that this red, as we put it, is causing to our youth. Unfortunately, because of business, unfortunately because of money, they are forced to continue trading in this. But as an entity or an agency mandated by law to ensure that we eradicate this from the system, I can assure you that we are ready to fight. We have an intelligence unit who are on the ground almost every day, fishing out persons who are trading in this in various pharmacies or licensed chemical shops. Among others, those who are importing. That's why we call the Sora Go. Myself, the Director General, and the Minister of Health, and the IMP, Customs, among others, were at the port. Because a full container load of red had been imported into the country. And the notion was that it was transiting to Niger. But you and I know very well that most of the time, that would be the caption. And then they find themselves directly back into the system.
It's a national concern. It affects families, communities, and the very foundations of our society. It disrupts, fuels crime, destroys dreams, and all kinds of crimes. Too many young lives have been derailed, by addictions, and too many future have been stolen by the false promises of drugs. That is why today, the Ministry of Youth, Development and Empowerment, in collaboration with Entertainment with Ghana, is taking a bold step. Through this campaign, we are using the power of entertainment, media, and youth engagement to spread a simple but emphatic word: Red means stop. Red means stop because drugs are not escape, they are a trap. Red means stop because we must stop, we must say no before addiction takes hold. Red means stop because the dreams of our health and our future are worth fighting for. This campaign is going beyond just words. We are bringing education, mentorship, community outreach to schools, social spaces, and digital platforms. We will use music, film, creative art, and engagement of the youth to engage people in a language they understand and resonate with. But this fight is not for just the government alone. It is not just for celebrities or campaigners. It is also for all of us, every single of us who are represented here in this room. Together, we must create an environment where making the right.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I remember, I went to a very humble primary school, and I remember our primary ranks that when you see the traffic lights, there is something to do. Red means stop, yellow means get, green means go. And these are the things. We are here today because the drug called red has become an issue, and young people are beginning to abuse it in very large quantities. And if we do not stop the abuse, and if we do not fight it now, then we are going to spend more in fighting or more in trying to rehabilitate many young people who would have destroyed themselves as a result of this substance abuse. We all know in many jurisdictions that the fight against any drug abuse or the fight against any drug abuse has never been a walk in the park. We have seen it other countries how they support other drug substances, talk about opium, etc. At the point it becomes a war between the government and the drug cartels. We do know about this red substance found on our shores and our land to get to such levels or such heights. We would want to congratulate the Minister for Youth Empowerment and Government for taking a bold step with the National Youth Authority, which is mandated for youth development, youth empowerment, and making sure we churn out responsible youth in this country.